Snow and rain arrive tonight into tomorrow, and we're looking at winter's bitter return. By this time next week, we're talking colder temperatures, and by a week and a half from now, we're talking some serious cold. Unfortunately, it doesn't arrive in time to give us a better shot at a white Christmas. This is a climatological average. It takes the last 30 years and says it's basically a 50-50 as to whether or not we have an inch of snow on the ground. And you're going, we got snow here, we got snow up in the mountain passes, what are you talking about? But it's going to be so warm that even in Snoqualmie Pass, we're talking rain later today and rain and snow tomorrow. Stephen's looking at rain today. That's how warm we're going to get. And that warmth is headed toward us here in the inland northwest, and that's going to melt a lot of our snow. Sherman looking good today, snow tomorrow. Look out 4th of July. You're looking at snow later today, a lot of snow tomorrow, and then it's basically just snow every day taking us through the holiday. So just be ready for it. Carry those chains, have those traction tires, whatever you need to do so, because it is going to be nasty. 19 degrees right now, a little bit of light snow coming down at the airport. Not too bad, but it's just kind of enough to give it that dusting and a little bit of a slickness on the road. 21 degrees in Coeur d'Alene, 18 in Sandpoint and Deer Park, near 30 in Pullman and Moscow. Chilly in Moses Lake, you're down into the teens, same with Grand Coulee. A couple of cold spots out there, but by this afternoon, everybody climbs into the mid to upper 20s. Really, that's what we're going to see. By about midnight, we all climb to up near 30 degrees as we get this next push of moisture moving in. That starts to bring us a little bit of snow by, say, 8 p.m. tonight. It'll be a little more widespread. But look at this wintry mixed swath. That's something I'm going to be watching very closely. Basically, Highway 2 south, you're looking at the potential for a wintry mix starting this evening, overnight, and early, way before dawn tomorrow. This is basically 1, 2 a.m. And then what we wind up seeing by 4 a.m. is rain moving in over some of those areas, which sounds horrendous, but it might wind up being a good thing, melting some of that wintry mix or ice that forms. Here in Spokane, it's snow at 4 a.m., quickly transitioning into rain, and then another push of moisture arriving later on. But by then, the warm air is here, and that is what I think has a decent shot at melting basically all of the snow on the ground. So unfortunately, that's what we don't want to see. If it's light enough rain, might not melt much because we're going to get 1 to 2 inches of snow out of this thing before it transitions over. Bulk of that remains off to the north. We're talking inches in parts of North Idaho and even northeastern Washington. Up and over the mountain passes, I have the potential for inches there as well, but it really depends on where you are. And how about this one? When it comes to the week after, so following week, basically the last few days of the year, as we're all looking forward to the changing of the new year, this is what I'm looking for. The upper reaches of the atmosphere are suggesting that we get a big push of Arctic air, and that Arctic air moves in with vengeance and kind of takes over. It's going to be cold and dry. Most of the moisture stays a little bit farther out to our east, so what we wind up seeing is a big drop in temps. We're at 29 today, or tonight, really. Tomorrow morning, we start out at 29. We climb to up near 40. That gives us the rain possibility. Thursday, it's snow and rain again. And then Friday, the chance of snow. Saturday, the chance of snow. Those are our chances of a white Christmas. But look what happens Monday. That's the start of our temps dropping, and they just keep falling from there.